I'm a big fan of artificial intelligence, and here's a great way it can now help you make your show notes quickly and automatically. At Podcast Movement 2022, I'm Daniel J. Lewis from theaudacitypodcast.com with Deidre Shen from Capsho. Tell me about Capsho.
Oh, thank you for having me on here. So Capsho is an AI-powered podcast copywriter. Users upload an audio file, and in under 10 minutes, it creates episode title, description, show notes, social media captions, promotional email, blog post, YouTube description, and obviously the full transcript.
And this is from, what am I uploading that it does this?
Just your audio file. So in MP3, WAV, like whatever format it's in now, you just, upload it and click a button and it does its thing.
So instead of transcripts, which I often say are the lazy podcaster's way to get low quality, bad performing, bad show notes, this is taking that transcript and making something useful, and not just show notes, but more than that. So you said it takes about 10 minutes to do. What's the process for getting the files into Capsho?
So literally right now, you can drag and drop it in. You can upload it from your computer. We're also working on a Google Drive and Dropbox integration. And we've been speaking to providers like Descript and recording platforms and hosting platforms where, we're going to be integrating with a ton of them soon too.
Very nice. What kind of pricing are we looking at for this?
Yeah, so really excitingly, we are going to be offering more plans. Right now, to date, we kind of just had the 2 leaving agency plan aside, which was at a $45 mark and a $90 mark, but we are actually going to bring in a lower tier as well for people who don't want any bells and whistles and they just want the show notes and title and transcript.
So that's a great price because of the amount of time it saves podcasters of all of that writing, and especially if you've started with nothing but a blank screen, you press record, you get an episode, now you have that thought of, I have to write show notes, or I have to, or can I just sneak by? And the importance of this is tell me, what value do you see then in the resulting text? What all can that do for a podcaster?
Yeah, so look, it is a machine, so it's not going to nail a tone of voice, for example, right now. But basically, as you said, it gives a really great first draft, and it would save, right now it's saving our users anywhere from 1 to 4 hours a week at least. And apart from the time that it saves, like really the main reason why we started working on Capsho was because the most forgotten part of any a lot of podcasts, because I fell into this trap as well, was like you record, you spend all this time editing, you're super excited about it, and then when you get to the part where you have to actually promote the thing, it's like, I'm done. I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna bang up an audiogram and that's it, right? And then we wonder why our shows don't grow. And so really we wanted to take that pain away from people. Like, how can you promote it effectively through, hey, send an email to your email list, or create a blog post that you can actually share on LinkedIn and Twitter, get it on YouTube, which is one of the largest now podcasting platforms. So that was the thing. I think for us, it was really we just wanted to help podcasters promote their shows more efficiently and effectively.
And that this is designed specifically for podcasters. That's why I really recommend. Some of my audience may be familiar with another AI writing assistant tool that I've used for a while that really helps in writing, but it's not designed for podcasters. You don't upload any audio file to it, and it's certainly not giving all those outputs that you're talking about to help me promote a podcast, and in addition to the show notes. So you've got a lot of tools packed into this. It's already available and working. And it's like magic. It's really cool, and it's just going to get better.
100%. Yep, 100%. We're, as I said, we're going to be working on integrations. We're working on actually from a social media caption perspective. Right now, we do one that's more so focused on Instagram, Facebook, but we're going to bring in LinkedIn and Twitter and different types of platforms to create the post, not the creative bit, but the words. We're going to bring in Grammarly style tools and Hemingway style tools, and just to make the editing part of it super easy. We're going to bring in SEO analyzers, just really focusing on how can we make this the easiest way for podcasters to, as I said, promote their podcast.
I love that when you get so much value in the spoken content to also make that content readable, not only for memory and retention, but for accessibility, for search engine optimization, for growing your authority and influence, for being able to repurpose it for so many things. So I see so much potential in this. I'm really excited about what Capsho is doing. So to learn more about Capsho, maybe sign up for the trial, join it, try it yourself, go to theaudacitytopodcast.com/PM22 where I'll have all the links as well as below this video. So for Deidre from Capsho, I'm Daniel J. Lewis from theaudacitytopodcast.com. Thanks for watching.